So, as you guys know from last video, I did a fast. And so I went to Snooze out in Laguna Niguel to break my fast for breakfast, which was amazing. And I've been to a couple of Snooze locations already, one in La Jolla, San Diego, one in Phoenix, Arizona. And I came to this one, and this one's located like 5 minutes from my house, and the food was fantastic. Um, Full bar. I didn't get anything to drink but water, but as you can see here, I got breakfast tacos and they were amazing.
You don't understand how it affects your prayers, your life, your movements, and because you don't understand the kingdom yet, you're like a person with an inheritance that don't know how to open it. Hey, you want your little soft sermon? No. Wake up. Pay attention. So in the first century AD, pay attention. The Lord Jesus Christ, He left for us an archive of encrypted teachings about the operations, the functionality, the power of the kingdom of heaven. And he encapsulated those encrypted teachings in this word we call parables.
And them parables become
Two words in the Greek, para and balo. Put it together means to throw alongside in Greek, which means Jesus took kingdom teachings and threw them alongside simple stories called parabolo, parables, that have been encrypted and preserved in the New Testament of the scriptures. Now, Jesus was not the first person in the world to teach in parables, right? And he told them many things in parables, saying, and someone went out to sow. Stop. I want to draw your attention to the second word or the third word in verse number 1 of chapter 13. The same day. The same day. This is very important. According to Jesus said, pay attention, that if you don't understand this parable, the parable of the sower, you cannot understand any of the others. So that this parable is a key that unlocks understanding to the others. It is the doorway through which we understand the others. So he says, until you understand the parable of the sower correctly, you cannot understand all of the other parables. Do you understand that? So let's bypass this parable and go straight to verse 10. Y'all ready? Then the disciples came and they said to him, why do you speak to them in parables? There's the question. Why all the parables, Lord? Why all the secrets, Lord? Notice the disciples came to him Watch, I love this. And ask the Lord a question. Now everybody pay attention. At other times in the scriptures, we see the Lord getting frustrated with the disciples for asking questions.
Facts. Yes.
Like, y'all dudes have been with me all these years, and you don't understand this? Watch. But watch this. But then in his frustration, you know what he says next? All right. Let me explain to you the parable of the sower.
Right.
Everybody watch. If they did not ask the question,
He wouldn't have answered.
we would not have a recorded explanation. Where am I going with this? That sometimes you get wisdom from being inquisitive. And there is a lot of us who are robbing ourselves of wisdom because we don't ask the right questions of the right people.
Yeah.
I have learned as an older, wiser brother in the faith that you gain more knowledge, more wisdom when you learn to ask questions from people who are older than you, who are wiser than you, who have more experience than you. And there's some of us who are so prideful, we try to figure out everything on our own. And so we keep bumping our heads up against brick walls because our pride won't allow us to ask questions. Fear won't allow us to ask questions. Only a foolish man learns everything by experience. But those who are wise will learn from the successes, the failures, and the experience of other people. This is the beauty of mentorship. Mentorship is the speed of advancement without the pain of experience. Mentorship is the speed of advancement without the pain of experience. If I can teach you in 5 minutes what it took me 5 years to learn, it helps you to go further, faster.
I was making Alfredo sauce with farfalle, pasta, and asparagus and garlic bread. And so, yeah, that was for dinner. And then watched 2819, a sermon for the evening, and that was fantastic. Oh my gosh, talking about parables and the power of the parables and things like that, and prayer and praying for other people and how you pray on people's behalf and how that is like, you know, a weapon. It's just, it was awesome. It was awesome. So the reason why I'm coming in the evening with my devotional is because the devotional slapped this morning. And so I want to be able to share that with everyone because it just touched my spirit. And so I wanted to share it. Even though I do my devotionals in the morning, I did want to share it and just come in the evening time with it. I'm also, this is like my prayer area. So I am going to be doing some devotionals, my other devotionals, doing some praying, and then possibly read one more chapter in Genesis to end the night. So just a couple of like nighttime, this is a part of my nighttime routine now. And so yeah, I want to tackle this. This should take me about an hour, 30 minutes. And then get into my face and nighttime routine things. So, had to answer my phone call real quick. So that's why I'm looking brand new, because I had to do my face things and then got into my PJs, my jammies. And so, want to go through the devotional. Okay, let's start. It's called Successful Effort. The book of Psalm, chapter 90, verse 17. May the favor of the Lord our God rest on us. Establish the work of our hands for us. Yet establish the work of our hands. So, let's get into the devotional. So, chances are that you will have to work in some shape or form today. You might be heading out to your job, volunteering for a community project, or just cleaning up around the home. Sometimes our list of jobs and chores seems endless, and we wonder why we are stuck in this routine of maintenance. Be encouraged to ask God the same thing this writer asked of him, to turn your work into something meaningful. Don't ever feel like your work isn't for a purpose. And I underlined purpose. In some way, working is either benefiting you or those you love. Try to approach your work with joy today. How can God establish the work of your hands today? How can He give you a good attitude and a resilient mind and body to get through the day? So yeah, wanted to share that. Fantastic. All right, gonna do a devotional. Then I'm gonna get into my prayers for this evening, and then I'm gonna call it a wrap. I have to be up at 5:30 because I have a meeting at 6:30 tomorrow. So I like to do a morning of ease rather than just roll out of bed and go straight into a meeting. So I'm gonna take a minute to get, my life together, and then start my meeting, have my morning coffee, just the morning routine. So I leave y'all with that for the evening. I'll be picking up the camera and doing some filming tomorrow as well. Thank y'all so much for joining today. I will be back in the morning. Good night, and good night. Mwah. So we are going to the gym, get this nice little workout in. About to do 20 minutes on the Stairmaster and then some body work. So come and join me. I keep forgetting that sometimes I have a gym right here at the apartments, but yeah, we'll see where we end up. I might end up at the gym at the apartments, but regardless of the fact, we're gonna do 20 minutes of Stairmaster and 30 minutes of strength training and throw some abs in there. So had a nice fruitful morning, as y'all saw. Work started at 6:30 this morning, and so yeah, we're gonna end the day in the morning with a workout, and then go wash this hair and do some self-love, self-care. And so yeah, join me on this workout sesh. Let's get it, gang.